Welcome back, it's Doug MPA. This is number 21 of my compilation of women on TikTok who regret their student loan debt. I have 20 other compilations just like this, so make sure to check out the playlist linked at the end of this video. I'll also link it in the description box. And you guys know what this is. Women keep going to these high-priced institutions to get degrees nobody cares about that are going to get them jobs that aren't going to make any money. Minute in on the scam, guys. We're going to college less and less and less because it's not worth it unless you're going for a STEM degree, something medical, law, something worth it. And like I said at the beginning of all these videos, guys, do not get involved with a woman with a whole bunch of debt. Don't do it. It's not your problem. A woman's debt should be a disqualifier for consideration for serious relationship or marriage. Don't do it. So we're going to get into this. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. Let's get into this.
Madam Vice President, Big Sister General, hey girl, how you doing? I hope you're resting, hydrating. You did an amazing job. I even helped you. I helped work on your campaign. One of my videos made it to your Instagram page, so we are so proud of you. But I need something from you real quick. I need you to tell me why these people keep calling me, emailing me, and sending me letters about student loan payments.
So first off, you helped her with her campaign. And what good did that do? Because that whole campaign was a $1 billion car crash, the $20 million in debt, and a big L for the Democrats. Second off, if this woman thinks that they're going to do anything about student loans in the next, month and a half, 2 months before Donald Trump gets in office, she is sorely mistaken.
I'm going to need you and Joe to do a few things about that for me before you leave. I don't really think you're leaving, but that's another video. But
wait, what's that supposed to mean? Last time I checked, Donald Trump won the Electoral College and the popular vote. Young lady, you might want to check the news again.
I want to know why I keep getting these. My husband's debt was forgiven. I'm married to him, live with him, and we have the same loans, but I'm still getting notices about these student loans. And I have questions. Repayment details.
I have questions. She's married? A guy married this?
Jesus H. Christ.
I have lots of questions.
Review carefully. You may have payments due soon. Why do I have payments due soon? Big Sister General. Y'all out here forgiving loans like Oprah giving cars. You get a car, you get a car. You get a loan forgiven, you get your loan forgiven. I'm going to need these forgiven. Ma'am, please and thank you. So in one of your last official acts before you go, if you're really leaving, can you?
Am I going to have to be the one to tell her that when it comes to Kamala Harris?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
I don't know what she keeps winking for and acting like there's something going on that we don't know about.
Can you handle that for me, please? Thanks.
That's the thing. Any hope of student loan forgiveness is gone when Donald Trump gets into office. Gone. Even the whole SAVE plan and all the stuff that Biden passed, all that is gone. And there's going to be a reckoning for all these 304s with all this debt.
There's a lot of things in this world that I'll pay, but student loans is not one of them. I'll be seeing like people stress out about paying student loans, and I'm not going to have that stressor. Why? Because I'm just not going to pay it.
This is Modern Women, guys, right here. Listen close. Listen close. And she's dead serious. She got $300-400 worth of hair on her head, $100 worth of lashes. Who knows how much makeup on, but she's just not going to pay her student loans. Modern women get these degrees and put themselves in all this debt because of two reasons. One, they think a man's going to come along and help them pay it off. Or two, they don't plan on ever paying it off. And this is one of the ones who just never plan on paying it off, ever.
I just don't get the concept of me furthering my education and going to school so I can be in debt $100,000. I just don't understand. So what y'all telling me is that we can fund wars for countries that ain't got nothing to do with us, but we making our Americans pay all this money in debt for school.
That's such a tired argument. We can fund wars over in the desert place with the people with the small hats, or we can fund wars, in the place with the blue and yellow flag, but we have to pay our student loans. You sign on the promissory note line. You sign that, young lady. No one made you do it. And the bill is due.
Then what happened to Biden? Biden, you said you was finna. That's how you got us. You said you was gonna cancel 10,000 or 20,000, whatever the case may be. I ain't seen a cancellation yet. So I'm just trying to figure out who was the people that actually got canceled. Cause I ain't seen nobody come on this internet here and say that their student loans have been canceled. The government is gonna have to get them student loans by blood, because I'm never gonna just make a payment on them. Never. Y'all gonna have to come take that out of my check in order to get it, because
Oh, believe me, and they will.
it ain't happening. It just ain't.
Once again, modern women, guys, women like this, they're not responsible with their money. They won't pay their debts. And if they get involved in your life, this mindset is going to bleed into your financial and mental health, guys. Avoid women like this at all costs. These type of women will spend up all of her money, all of your money, and all the government's money all at the same time.
I work part-time not because I don't have school loans, okay? I still have a shit ton of school loans. $350,000 in student loan debt to
$351,230 in student loan debt.
Jesus H. Christ.
And she works part-time as a doctor. And look, plus gym strongman vlog. So I guarantee you, she works part-time as a doctor while she's trying to do social media fitness content or something like that. I guarantee it, guys.
to become a doctor. I work part-time because my mental health, it cannot, okay? As a full-time doctor, it's not that you're working 40 hours a week. You're working closer to like 80, 100 hours a week, because full-time means that you have 36 patient contact hours, meaning that you're available to see patients face-to-face 36 hours out of the week.
So I wonder if they factor this into that pesky wage gap argument they always talk about. Because she says that her mental health is worth more than a full-time salary as a doctor, guys. If this were a man, he'd be working these 36 patient contact hours and probably more than that. Because most hospitals, guys, the men work more hours. The doctors and the nurses work more hours.
Doesn't count for telephone calls. It doesn't count for all the note documentation that you have to do, reviewing labs, reviewing records, and all the other stuff, being on call. I don't get paid for any of that. And so even though I'm working part-time right now, I'm still working about 30 hours a week as a doctor. And so yeah, it is freaking hard to pay
30 hours a week? Oh my goodness! It's modern women, guys.
off my school loans because it's still there.
$351,230. She's cooked. And then, once again, this is another woman who's a doctor who's not fully utilizing the degree that she got. There's a lot of women like this with STEM degrees, medical degrees, but their mental health is keeping them from performing at a full capacity, guys. I hate to say this, guys, but there's a lot of women who get these degrees in engineering, medical school, law, and they're just taking the place of a man who would work that job until he died. 30, 40 years. She took the spot of a man who'd be a 40, 50-year physician helping people, and she's working part-time. And guys, if you get into a relationship with this woman, she will demand that you treat her as a doctor, like she's saving the world, when she's only working part-time and doing social media content. This is modern women, guys. Avoid women like these at all costs. So let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.